Hey there, just wanted to share a quick video on how to use the CF Date Replace with Math add-on, and this allows you to insert a date anywhere into your ClickFunnels pages and kind of insert a placeholder, and that placeholder will get replaced with a date format, and you can define what the format is in your text, and you can actually do some math on that. So you can say add 6 days, or subtract 6 days, or add 1 year, or subtract 12 hours. So you can kind of do some math on today. So that takes kind of today as the right now, this moment as a base, and then you can do math on that. So say you have an hour that's gonna, when somebody lands on the page, you want to say this, this is going to expire, 2 days from now. You can do the math to let it do that, and it will actually insert that value of that format, whatever format you define. So I want to show you real quickly how to use this, and so I'm going to drag some code over here and just show you that you can look in the code and find the formats that you need. So if you take a look at this long list right here that I've got highlighted, these are all the different formats that you can use to build up your date. So if you wanted to insert the month in a three letter format, Jan, Feb, Mar, you can do that with just 3 uppercase M's. If you wanted to do the full month name, January, February, March, then you do 4 uppercase M's. If you just want to do the month number, 1, 2 through 12, just an uppercase M. Year, 4 uppercase Y's, 4-digit or 2-digit, days, a lowercase d, all these. So you can look through these, and then there are some built-in formats. These are the ones that have the L's, and also some time formats. So you can say something like, hey, just insert the date and month, day, year, 9/4/217. That's just one lowercase L. That's all you have to insert. If you want to spell it out a little bit more and have it September 4th, 2017, or whatever the current date is, then you can do 2 uppercase L's, short version, 2 lowercase L's, so on and so forth. So these are all the dates that you can actually use, and then there's one called long dash date, and that is defined here as well. So you can also combine these up. So if all you want to do is output the day and the month, then you can just go in and pick out which day format do you want to use and which month format do you want to use. So let me show you an example of how this looks inside the ClickFunnels editor. So if we're inside of the ClickFunnels editor now, I have this spot where I want to say, hey, as of this month, day, and year, we still have these in stock, order now before they're gone. So I built up with these double curly braces, I've built up that date format. So whatever is in between the double curly braces, it's what's going to get replaced on the page. So in this case, I've got 3 uppercase M's. That is going to get replaced with the month in 3-character format. And then the uppercase D is going to get replaced with the number of the day. A single number, so 1, 2, 31, whatever, and then the 4-digit year. So that's what these double curly braces do. And then the most important piece is to actually highlight the headline or text element or whatever it is you're using this on, and you have to give it a little special title so that the add-on knows, hey, grab the text in here, do some magic on it, and replace its value with the actual substitutions. So if we click on the headline itself, so this is where this is going to go, or if you want to do it on an entire row, you could do that as well. But I'm just going to do this on this headline, so we want to kind of grab the smallest chunk of text that we can, and go ahead and click the gear icon. This is for my headline, and I'm going to go down to the little Get CSS Info icon, this little hashtag. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and then in the CSS Info, you want to change the title. And this, if you've used the CF Date Replace Pro add-on, this is basically the same add-on with a little bit more magic to it. So you can actually replace that with this one, and you'll be good to go. And notice this one, we have the CF Date Replace, CF-Date-Replace. And then I also have some additional dashes here. So dash add, dash to, dash years. So this is the format that you need to use it in. Add or subtract, or add or sub. If you have add, it's going to add this number of this unit to the current date time stamp whenever the person is viewing the page. And if you have anything other than add, so if you have sub, subtract, whatever, it's going to subtract this number of this unit from the current date. So you would want to put CF date dash replace dash sub dash to dash years to subtract 2 years from the current date. The add is the most common, and that's definitely probably the one you're going to use the most, because you're going to say, hey, this expires in 2 days or 4 days or 48 hours or 1 year or something like that. So that's how you can do this. So we're going to show this with 2 years to start with. We're going to add 2 years to the current date. And then you just click update and then click save your page. Okay, and then the next thing is you grab all the code from the members area. You grab all the code for the add-on, and you just go to settings, tracking code, and footer code, and then you paste it into the footer codes. You might have other codes already in there. Just drop them in at the bottom or at the top or whatever, give some extra space. But you're just going to drop it into the footer codes area. And that's all there is to it. And then you want to save your page. And now let's do a quick preview of this one. So this one is going to say, hey, output in this format and add 2 years to the current date. So if we pull this up, today is currently June 26th, 2018. And so you can see as of June 26th, 2020, we still have these in stock. Obviously, that's not very good. We don't want to say that. So, if you wanted to update this to be a day from now, or yesterday, that might be one that might be useful. As of yesterday, you might get people thinking, oh crap, I better check this. Submit, we want to subtract 1 day. And this may not work because the technical unit is days, but let's see, it might just, yep, it actually worked for us. So Moment is pretty smart. It knows day, days, years, year, hours, hour. So we're good. So as of June 25th, so it subtracted a day for us. Say we want to add 2 days. We want to, add in 2 days. Oh, picked the wrong thing. I've got to, there we go, get the right settings here and go in here and update my, and I want to add, say 48 hours. 48 hours, which is 2 days, same thing. But let's go in here and let's now pull this up and refresh this. And now it's going to tell us as of June 28th, which is 48 hours from now, that this, that we still have these in stock. We could also do, say 18 hours, which is going to give us a little bit different date. That's a day and a half, or 3/4 of a day from now, 18 hours. So that's going to push us over, that is going to push us into tomorrow. As it stands right now, it's 9:06 a.m. So it's going to push us into tomorrow. So we should see June 27th. And then we've got as of June 27th, we still have these in stock. So that is good there. One other thing that you might notice as I have this here is that when I refresh this page, you see a little bit of a flash. This one worked right off the bat. You might have noticed though on earlier ones. Another thing that the code will do for you if you want it to is if you want to not have that little flash, but you want to show it after the math has already been done and after the replacement's already been done, you can just click on hide, and this will hide this element on the page to start with. And then if we do a preview and it pulls up, now it's already done the math before you ever see it. It's usually pretty quick, but depending on the size of your page, it might take a little bit of time to replace that. So then what will happen is it'll be hidden to start, and then once the page is shown, completely loaded and the math has been done, then it will show that on the page. So that you can do that there. If you go back into Elements and Manage, then you can find your little element. You can unhide it. And we can save that. This will stick around a little bit. It's not a big deal. That's just how the editor works. And so, in fact, if we take this and drag it, I think it'll go away. There you go. So now it's gone. And now we can see if we preview it, then yeah, it's already done the math, so it's pretty quick there, but you might have noticed in a little bit back in the video that you get a little bit of a flash before, of the unstyled content before it actually does the replacement. You can fix that by just hiding it in advance, and then the add-on will show that element once the math has been completed. So that's how you use this add-on. Hopefully that all makes sense. Definitely reach out if you have questions, and I hope you use this to a good profit and good order values. I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.